So this is the MTG pre-release for Fate Reforged. You're watching me and my deck construction. I'm playing Temur, hence the bear claw on the back of my head. But it's not actually for that, but you know, I like to joke. Penguin is totally a penguin. Now, basically this is me about me doing the deck. I'm going to be doing a couple of matches after this and my post-match after this to tell you how I went. I ended up going 3-0-1 for the event. Very, very happy with my performance. Supplement form as our rare, not amazing. Wild Slash did a lot of work for me though. I was very happy with Wild Slash. At this point I'm looking through my cards going, you know, a lot of blue, a lot of blue, a lot of blue, a lot of Temur, blue, you know, green creatures I couldn't really use, they were just basic, you know, I could definitely use the Wild Slash. So I was thinking blue-red at this stage, but Supplement Form was not a bomb rare.
I love these Fate Reforged.
And first Fate Reforged pack opened, here we go. And so I was thinking I'm definitely going to be in blue and red, and especially with the Bathed in Dragonfire, that got me going. And then I pulled this, Warden of the First Tree. Now, Warden of the First Tree, bomb rare, absolutely bomb rare, fantastic. I definitely want to include it, but then its cost had a black-white. So I was thinking, you know, maybe I could go 4 colors or something like that. I pull a second Bathed in Fire, pull a Destructor Dragon, Pyrotechnics, which I kind of stopped at. And then I pull an Alicia Who Smiles at Death. So I start thinking definitely green-red. And I was trying to decide whether I should go 3rd or 4th color or something like that. But once again, Alicia Who Smiles at Death can then bring back a fallen 1/1, which would be an amazing value. Monastery Siege, I was pretty happy with that too. Like I was starting to see blue maybe starting to really come together and be quite strong. But all blue was at the moment was cantrips. Red had the actual removal. So I mean, I'm really not sure entirely what I'm going to be doing around about now. Still just pulling through all the commons, all the uncommons. I see another Destructor Dragon, yeah, I'm definitely in green. I see another Pyrotechnics, go definitely in red. And then I pull this second Warden of the First Tree, and now I'm like, oh my god, green, red, all the way. And especially with Alicia Who Smiles at Death, it has to be green, red, green, red, green, red. Got some removal, got some bomby creatures, and I'm just about ready to go. And I pulled 2 Ice Feather Ravens and the High Sentinels. So the Ice Feather Ravens, I'm thinking blue, green, red, just go traditional Temur. And so this is me just sorting everything out. It'll speed through it. Let's just get over it and done with. All sorted-ish. This is where I had a lot of difficulty going through everything. So this is me sorting out my reds and throwing what I wanted to throw in. Definitely throw in all the removal I possibly can. I did leave out the 1 Pyrotechnics for now. I actually left it out of the deck entirely, but I think the curve was getting a bit high. But definitely the Bathed in Dragonfire, they pulled work for me all day long. This Lightning Shrieker as well that I'm kind of debating about now. Actually did some decent work in a couple of games. It was I treated it as removal on the stick. They block, and I'm not gonna take the damage. But they actually got them down an extra 5 life, and I shuffled it back in, hoping I could draw it again, which is I guess is quite good. This is me pulling out the greens now, so definitely the 2 Warden of the First Trees are going in. But I didn't have much else really too strong. Like I mean, the Irrational Warbeast, I was so once again this did a lot of work for me later on, but like I was debating about it so much right about now, but it's just absolute value. Like if they don't block it, you get 6 damage through. If they do block it, yeah, sure, I might eat something, or they might block valuably if they can. But ultimately, I'm just gonna get another manifest creature, and that's absolute value right there. The second Destructor Dragon. I'm just going to go in Whisper of the Wild so I can ramp into some of my bigger creatures. And my curve's looking, it feels like it's quite high, but when I actually lower it out later, it's going quite low. So I decided to skip on the blue. I put the blue down originally and then decided, you can see the Ice Feather Raven just below and some of the blue cards just below. But I started going through the white cards, because I looked through my black and I looked through my white. And white had more lower end creatures to lower out my curve at the bottom end. It also had a lot more... had like an extra bit of removal, as you'll see in What's the Smite the Monstrous? No, not Smite the Monstrous. In Kill Shot. Yeah. I added an extra Kill Shot, which really did work against Jeskai. So I was super happy that I ended up throwing that in. You should always throw removal in if you absolutely can. The High Sentinel's Ration seemed like a really good auto-include as well, but I didn't have many things that would give me +1/+1 counters, so I didn't feel like it would be quite useful, even though it is evasion on a stick, and I felt like I had a lot of other value creatures. So it was in sideboard and I didn't feel like putting it in. And this is me debating whether I should go black, so whether I should go Jund or whether I should go Naya. I ended up going Naya, but this is what you can see what I had in black. The only removal I really had was Grim Contest, and nothing really had a high toughness. Everything else was just a couple of creatures. Ancestral Event, that's not really a good removal. Bit of Revelation would have drawn me a few cards, but I felt like I already had card advantage with, you know, Warden of the First Tree being on board and being able to bring creatures back from the graveyard with Alicia. So I felt I already had some decent card advantage. The 1/1 Death Touch, I didn't need... If I was going to have black mana in the deck, I wouldn't have wanted them on turn 1. So me drawing into a Typhoid Rats turn 1, I really wouldn't have had black mana in my hand. So I decided against that and just decided to go Naya. Now this is all the green-red I wanted to throw in, me just counting it out and seeing what my curve looks like and seeing how many we can go. And yeah, I did decide Naya, and it ended up pulling a lot of weight for me, because I had the 2 evasion creatures in white as well, the ones that bolster 2 when they die. So I was really super happy with it. Although I originally did go black, I started, yeah, this is where I start to just count all these out and go, yep, no, I'm definitely going black. Because I had these 2, Bloodfell Caves and the Jungle Wastes. And there you go, giving you a thumbs up saying, yep, I'm doing that. But last minute, as I was sleeving up, I took them all out and threw the white in. And it ended up being the best move, and I was really happy with it. As I said, I went 3-0-1, so 3 wins, 1 draw. I was super happy, super psyched, super happy to bring you this deck. And let's see how I go in some... I'll show you some of the matches after this, but this is my guide, and this is my little bit of help on how to build a Reforged pre-release deck. Hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the final deck list you're seeing now. I'm probably going a bit too fast. If you guys liked it, like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share me around, let me know what you guys think. And hopefully you like my deck and the process I took to build my deck. This is For The Players, my name's Phoenix Lee, I'm signing off.